Greetings, Zombie Slayers, Slippy Jim here. Welcome back to part 5 of my solo high round strategy guide for the infection map here in Exo Zombies Advanced Warfare. Super long introduction. But we are heading here into round 27. It is a survivor rescue round. Sadly for the survivor, we are going to leave him to his fate. And the zombies are probably going to find him, crack his skull open and eat out his brains like it's so much froyo or I don't know what. Anyway, we are here back at the Nuketown location of the map. And we're going to be running trains here. It's the safest thing to do, really. You don't want to, risk killing yourself once you get to the high rounds by trying to unnecessarily save the survivor. It will mean that once it's unsuccessful, we'll obviously have to go around and reset all the generators, turn them back on, all that stuff. You guys know, you've seen it in the last few episodes when I have had to do that. But that's no big deal. We can handle that. So yeah, we're just going to be running the big train around here and waiting for the orbital structure reset. And using it to take out the horde of zombies. Using the magnetron here, it has been upgraded so far to Mark III. Still as crappy as ever, but we'll upgrade it some more just for the heck of it in this game. So there you go, survivor. Rescue failed, and we get the power drain. We get zapped. All the generators turn off. The 3D printer goes to a different location, all that good stuff happens. We'll survive. And it happened nice and early for us, so hopefully by the time we finish this, killing the rest of these zombies off in this round, we'll be able to turn the generators back on. Obviously the main generators you want to turn back on are the ones that power the traps, especially this main one here in the Nuketown area. And in this particular video, we're going to be using the same methods that we showed in the previous videos, but the one thing to look out for is later on when we get around round 30, we're going to have a lockdown with toxic gas locking down or keeping us away from the three main areas of value voltage here at Nuketown and the command center area. So that means we're going to have to run trains in the sewers. I'm going to show you guys how to do that and how to survive through that round. And we're probably going to have a Goliath round in the mix, probably some dog rounds, all that good stuff as well. So yeah, tell me you guys, what do you think? Leave a comment if you've played this Exo Zombies mode and this DLC and everything. How do you find it? Are you enjoying it? Are you glad that we've got it? Do you think it's comparable with TranZit Zombies? Tell me what you think. I'm interested to know your thoughts, especially if you're a long-time Zombies player like myself. I don't know, that on paper this map looks really, really good. There's a lot of cool traps. It's designed pretty well. There's, there's all sorts of different crazy stuff going on, like the rounds, the special zombies, and the Goliath and stuff like that. The orbital drops, and a new special weapon. I won't call it a wonder weapon because it's definitely not a wonder weapon, magnetron. But even so, with all that stuff, there's something I can't quite put my finger on. It's not quite the same, It's like, it's not a map I would come back and just play and play and play to death like I did with so many of the original TranZit maps and some of the maps like Moon and Origins later on and stuff like that. It just, there's something about it that's not got that replayability factor for me, even though this is definitely an improved map over Outbreak. I'm willing to give it a bit of a chance though, a bit of a go, and we'll wait and see what they come up with in the later DLC maps. Okay, we can turn the generators back on here. And kill off these last few zombies. I'm not going to be running around the whole map on this occasion to turn on every single generator in the map because I don't really need to just yet. We will have to turn on the generator for the trap down in the sewers though, at some point. Just going to keep on upgrading here. Using up my points, we might as well upgrade some weapons. I really hate this white camo, so I'm going to get rid of that pretty quick. Yeah, talking about maps in the previous Call of Duties, like, yeah, it actually killed a zombie. There you go. I really love that camo as well. That's really cool camo, that one. It's like a Kevlar look or something. Teflon? No, not Teflon. That's like, I'm thinking of the frying pan because there's that frying pan on the screen. It's not Teflon. That would be silly. Non-stick weaponry. Camo. You can fry your eggs on it. Maybe. I guess that would be handy for the magnetron since it's like a microwave gun or something. Anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about previous maps. Do you ever get nostalgic for some of the old Call of Duty multiplayer maps? Like, you know, I was thinking back at some of the really cool maps. I'm going to go try and get this DNA bomb here. Clear out a few zombies. Save me using the trap a few extra times. But yeah, I'm going to get nostalgic for some of the old Call of Duties. Like, I've brought every single Call of Duty since Modern Warfare. No, actually, I've also bought... The first one I bought was Call of Duty 2 and 3, I think. I didn't actually like them that much. Although the storyline was pretty cool. But I didn't like the feel of the gameplay in those Call of Duty. So I actually got rid of them, traded them in or something without finishing the campaigns or anything. But then I got World at War. And that was awesome. And Modern Warfare, and since then I've bought every single Call of Duty and played a lot of the multiplayer as well as zombies in the Call of Duties that had zombies. And you think back on some of the cool maps, like in like Modern Warfare, even like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops. I still go and play the multiplayer in that. I think it's one of the most balanced multiplayer Call of Duties out there. It takes actual skill to get kills in that. A lot of people really love Black Ops 2 multiplayer. Like, that's got a ton of players still playing it today. A lot of people love the sniping on that and stuff like that. But there's been some really awesome multiplayer maps, and sometimes I think I should just have a day where I go back and play some of those cool, older Call of Duties. Trouble is, if you go online, there's hardly any people on some of them still playing. Or there's a lot of hackers and stuff like that as well on some of them, like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2, I think, has a lot of hackers. Or Modern Warfare 3, I can't remember. World at War definitely has hackers. Sometimes there'll be tons of hackers. Sometimes there'll be just one or two occasionally, if you get lucky. But it's still annoying. Okay, well, we're heading into round 29 after we kill off the last couple of zombies. And we are going to have a Goliath round. So, as you guys know from showing you in a previous video in this series, we're going to use a really, really easy method to get rid of the Goliath, which is using the orbital strikes. You'll pretty much almost one-hit the guy. Occasionally he'll survive if you get unlucky. Look at this big fat tubby. If you get unlucky with the orbital strike hits, but almost always I've been able to one-hit him. So I'm going to hit that. And then you just want to lead him out into the main area where the strikes hit, so you can hopefully lead him into the direct path of a strike. Like right there. We don't quite see it, but he gets taken out. So yeah. Who says the Goliath's difficult? Just going to get rid of all of my special grenades here as well. And we'll pick up the full reload. Still weird calling these things by their Exo Zombies names. Like, honestly, do they really expect us not to call that a max ammo? Who is going to call it a full reload? It doesn't even sound catchy. Probably someone who's never played any other Call of Duty Zombies before and thinks this is like the first one ever and this is their first experience of zombies. There would be people like that, I guess. They wouldn't understand the terminology. So yeah, Magnetron Mark V, it is a thing of not very much power still. Does not deserve the name of wonder weapon. Yeah, they really did mess up with the guns. The power of the guns and the exotic qualities of the guns in this Exo Zombies. Like, honestly, what they should do, right? When they're testing out these zombies modes, they should get people who actually know about zombies in to like give them feedback, like screeners, right? Like they do with movies and stuff like that and TV shows. Maybe they did, but you know what the problem probably is? They probably get their like lackeys like T. Martin and Drifter and people like that don't really play zombies much, and like they probably, oh yeah, this is cool, man, I love this stuff. When actual dedicated zombies players will probably be given some different feedback. I don't know what goes on in those Sledgehammer studios, but I don't think they screened it enough, because almost any zombies player will tell you that the guns in this suck and the upgrade system sucks. Unless you're like at round 5 or something, and then the guns are pretty good for building points up, but that's about it. Yeah, look at this thing. It's just, I just hate it. Like, honestly, just for the purposes of showing you guys this weapon a little bit in this guide, like, just in case you haven't seen it, I would way prefer to get the Cell 3, at least kill zombies, or something that's going to build me points up, so I can keep spamming the traps. I would not use this really too much. Unless I really had to. The S12 is a beast, especially for getting set up. You got the Mark 20, so that's pretty awesome. Just got to clear out the rest of these zombies. Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to the new Treyarch zombies when they come out. Hopefully they come out with a better first map than Black Ops 2 had, but we'll have to wait and see. You never know. You never know what Treyarch's going to do with their zombies. That Jimmy Zielinski, who is obviously one of the lead guys in creating the zombies for Treyarch, he's a pretty eccentric dude. He is a pretty crazy, eccentric, off-the-wall dude. If you follow him on Twitter, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in that guy's head sometimes, but he's a bit of a troll as well, I think. So who knows what they'll come up with. I'm sure there'll be some really unique stuff that we get to experience. Alright, so we have all 3 zones are toxic zones now. So we have no choice but to head to the sewers. And what we're going to have to do down here is we're going to have to turn on the generators. So as you can see, if we come out into value voltage, the gas is there. I'm like, I don't know why I went to check that out. Maybe I didn't realize at the time that the 3 zones were filled with toxic gas. So now I've got myself infected. Things aren't looking good for Slippery here. I'm going to head through and decontaminate myself. First things first here. Wait for a few zombies so we can take them out. Hopefully. Come on, zombies. There we go. Get on a little bit. Alright. So we're going to have to turn on the generator to get things started here with the instigator trap. And that is what you want to use while you're down here in the sewers. It will take care of most of the zombies for you. Even in the really high rounds, it's still a good trap that will kill the zombies as well. I do not recommend trying to train in this room This is a bad idea, basically, because the zombies will spawn from all directions, like out of the sides of the walls where those tunnels are, and it's like if they reduced the number of spawns and just had the spawns coming out of those main rectangular entrances, it probably would have been a really good training spot. But as you can see, they pretty much come from all directions, so I'm just hanging out in here in case I need to use the decontamination pad. But what you want to do basically is hit the instigator. You want to slowly train your way around this sewer area in a circular direction. Try and alternate your levels. You know, hop up on the catwalk here, then jump down when all the zombies come up here, and just keep them moving around. It's not really rocket science. It's a little bit riskier than running trains in places like Burgertown or Valley Voltage maybe, but it's still not that hard really. So you should be able to cope. You just have to be a little bit careful at timing your runs and grouping up the zombies behind you first before you go and turn on the instigator trap again. Really, that's the only thing to watch out for. Yeah, so taking a bit of damage here, we have to be a little bit careful. But pretty much got through the round. We're just going to summon the instigator again, clear out the last couple of zombies. They might even still be spawning. But we'll get a max ammo out of this round anyway, being an infected round. Yeah, they're definitely still spawning by the looks of it. So the instigator should take out a bunch of those for me. We just have to avoid getting trapped. Particularly, I've still got a couple of impact grenades left. Fortunately, they do work in the water. It looks like we've got some oozes up there dropping the acid, which is doing a fair bit of damage to me as well. Yeah, so anyway, getting back to the Treyarch zombies coming up, that should be pretty awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they come up with in proper zombies. And very, very interesting will be which characters they have. Like, will they bring back the old favorites, or will it be the Black Ops 2 heroes? Will it be a combination? Will it be completely new guys? We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But, what would you guys prefer? I think I'd prefer to see the original 4 myself. Even if Samantha is still in Richthofen's body for a while, I think that would be kind of interesting. I wasn't a huge fan, as I've said before, of the Black Ops 2 crew. Okay, well, we're just about to wind it up here, guys, here at round 31. And I hope you have enjoyed this series of high round solo strategy guides. Check the description for more maps. And that is it from me. Please remember to rate and comment. I'll see you guys in the next video.